Alright, I have to tell you all what I just saw. I almost left. This person, I just got back to our car after going on this walk, like smoke walk session, and he just left. But I just turned my car off because I'm like, no, wait, before I leave, I have to say what just happened. So I recorded a little snippet of what I saw. First was this plane, and usually you see like a long trail of like where it like came from, kind of the general direction. Like it starts to fade a little bit, but you can see it stretch for a while. This one, it was just like it just started whoop, right in this spot, like right here, like not faded at all, just like it just started with the chemtrail and went and then just you could see like it like cut off, and we were just looking like what the, and the dude was like you spraying us, like right where we were. But what was even more epic was right before that, in the same area we were walking on the right side. He was like, oh look, and I looked, and it looks like the clouds formed two eyes like circles. Then there was like this little like a swoop, like a little swish, and then a line that was like a smiley open mouth. Wow, it was so cool. Oh no, all these planes went literally as I'm talking about this. We got 1, 2, 3 coming right the direction. Keep them. Also, let me tell you, there were no trails at all before this. Okay, there was just this formation of this like smiley face. It was so cool, and I was like, maybe that was just kept for us. Like I didn't want to record it because that's why a lot of the times I don't record everything. But I go through a lot of epic stuff because the universe is awesome. But I was like, okay, that was just like a little thing. And also it was the first time I like hung out with this person, so I want to be respectful and not be like taking on my camera. But I was like, okay, that's pretty cool, like the smiley face. So then this plane comes out and goes right where this smiley face just was at, and starts right like just and goes across, just doing like Morse code with the smoke or chemicals or whatever. And it just keeps it going. We're like, oh wow, that's messed up. Then we look over, and the sun is like setting, so there's like certain parts of the clouds that are orange and stuff, you know, the colors. And so it lit up some of parts of the clouds off to the side. And so we're walking back at this point, so everything is going to be on our left. And there was like this thing of cloud, a line of cloud, and he goes, oh look, scream face. I was like, no. Where? And I look up, and I was like, oh wait a second. I look over to the right of this, and it's like sideways, but like elongated ew, chin and like face, but like tilted this way, and the eyes were like dark, like pit looking circles. Oh, I was like, yo, that's crazy wild. Then the smoke from the plane that it tried leaving behind this line, at the end of it starts looking like swirls, and like it's wrapping around this line of smoke that they created. And I was like, yo, that looks like DNA strands. So I was like, dang, this is cool. Like all this going on in the sky, like just energetically was awesome and wild. I'm like, dang, okay, are you gonna give me one right over me, like one line? I've always seen them like this. I've never seen one do like what it did earlier. That's why I was like, oh, I have to record that because forget about it. So like parts of the clouds, right, like they're starting to swirl, and it's like they're all merging. So like the face, this scream looking creepy face is merging with this other smoke that's merging into the DNA strand looking cloud from the plane. And oh my gosh. And then as we're walking some more, he goes, oh look, it looks like that Egyptian symbol or whatever. And I'm like, huh, where at? And he like pointed, and it looked like above the other thing that tried to look like a scream face, or what the heck, stuck out this way, and it looked like some wispy clouds this way, and then it like wrapped around like that. And I was like, oh, that looks like an Ankh. That's awesome. So we have like the Ankh happening, the scream, creepy, weird face, and the DNA strands all just like merging into one. And it was like, yo. So we're walking some more. Then the bottom, so we got all this happening up here in the sky, like further up in the sky. Then more towards like the bottom here, like of the sky, right? Forecast. But it was down here, right? So this started happening below, and it was like a thing of cloud, and then a thing of more like smoke going into it and above it, like inside of it and out, and it looked like just a swirl. Then over to the side of that was another thing, like by itself, a thing of cloud, and it had the same exact swoopy shape as the one going through this hole of like other smoke cloud stuff. So as this like DNA stuff's happening in the clouds, it's starting to point straight down. It looks like a portal, but they're separated. So like that's happening up here. There's like a section where it's just like a gap, and then that swirly thing is starting to align with the smoke from the stuff that they tried spraying and the DNA swirls, and now they're just like this, like aligned up, and then this thing's just shaped exactly like this one. And I was like, this is just like, whoa, awesome. Wow. And I couldn't leave here without just saying that, because I think that is so freaking cool. This is how I feel like I get codes and stuff from the universe. Like, oh my gosh, the sky is speaking. It just smiled at us like right before all that happened. And then as I was telling this story, again, this wasn't happening before, just right above me, just shing, shing, shing. They came from over there and went right above me. Told you, this just in. Weather forecast. All right, mushroom out.